There's one stock that is poised to break out. It is a battery name. The ticker is AMPX. This is in a hot sector. Batteries, lithium-ion batteries, are necessary for the energy grid. They're necessary for electric vehicles, and they're not an overbought sector like AI or a sector that is in the limelight right now, like gold stocks. So let's jump into AMPX and see exactly why technically it's a good buy right now. So this is the chart, and this flag looks absolutely amazing. 850 is the relevant level. And if you stick with me to the end of this video, I'll also tell you what the heck they do, why it's under the radar, why people are more interested in Tesla and gold right now, because they've already broken out. So what we want to do is find the stock that hasn't broken out, and AMPX fits the bill, in my humble opinion. In the last 30 days, this stock has been pretty compressed. You can see the after hours there. But this is the next relevant level, up around that whole $10 level. And if we zoom out to the weekly, we can see that $10 level is very important, heading back to the first time it got listed in September of 2022. Okay, so there's a lot of blue skies above this level. You're getting in at a really favorable position. And if you're not a tech head, if you're not all about risk reward, if you're not about what a chart looks like as an indication of hedge fund buying activity, large family office buying activity, and you're a fundamentals guy, you're a tried and true discounted cash flow valuation. What does this company do? Can I hold it for 10 years? Fine. I've got information for you too. And this is the info. Amprius Technologies, AMPX, they're on the New York Stock Exchange. They do lithium-ion batteries. And they're not only in electric vehicles, which we talked about, they're also in hot sectors like vertical takeoff aircraft. That's electric aviation. It's the kissing cousin to electric aviation. So think about companies like Joby drones. So think about companies like KTOS, which is also setting up. And they are the picks and shovels for these companies, as NVIDIA is to Meta, AMPX is to Tesla. So do you want to buy Meta at a super inflated valuation, or do you want to buy NVIDIA? Do you want to buy Tesla, or do you want to buy AMPX? This is an $8 stock. It's inexpensive, not cheap. And this is why it is worth listening to. In Q2, 15 million. That's not a lot of money in dollar terms. However, it did increase from around 13 million estimate. They did have a net loss, but that was also an improvement from the previous quarter's net loss. This is a startup. No one is surprised by that. It is an $8 stock. Analysts have a buy on AMPX. No one is surprised by that either. That's their job. They did have some purchase orders and partnerships come through, including a collaboration with Nordic Wing to enhance drone flight endurance. That is an adjective we want to associate with lithium-ion batteries. Absolutely. So, what do we compare AMPX to? Well, how about ENVX? How about QuantumScape? And we can look at their charts as well. This is ENVX. This is not worth buying. This is QuantumScape. This, as soon as it loads, is bottoming but not breaking out. it is obvious to anyone with eyes that AMPX is the smoothest chart. Now, are there other fundamental reasons why it's the smoothest chart? Well, here are what these other companies do. They all do lithium-ion batteries, solid-state batteries, and there are some private companies as well, of course, in this space that could take market share and make the stock price of AMPX go down. However, at this exact moment, there is not a pure play competitor to AMPX that looks as strong, that is in this sector. ALB we'll take a look at as well, as far as a battery name that is publicly traded, that is in the spotlight. People talk about ALB a lot, and the trading volume is indicative of that. This is about 100 million traded per day or more. Besides those three tickers, ALB, QS, and ENVX, there's not much else. We could dive deep into the Q2 earnings, but this is not the Wall Street Journal. What we're trying to do here is make sure there is some buying interest. For that, we're looking at the chart. We're not too interested in these entry-level tier investment banks showing buy ratings. That's what they are paid to do. And as far as risk factors, this sort of selling doesn't appear to have any dampening effect on the stock, okay? Taking one more look at the chart, this was the selling, and the stock just went sideways, building for a move upward. So, final thoughts for you to take away. 850 is very important. We're very close as of the time of the recording of this video, going back to about a couple weeks ago, right here. It's really more like a month ago. 850 is the level. A couple weeks is more like $8 level. I'm giving you these specific levels because it really matters if you put 1,000 shares, 10,000 shares, whatever amount of money in this. The difference between 50 cents on those and $1 on those could be as much as 10 grand or more, depending on your portfolio size. So those are the levels until we get to that $10 level. If you are looking for more stock ideas, subscribe to this YouTube right here. If you're looking for investing ideas in general and you want to hear from a verified $9 million day trader, go to AikaidoTradingMethod.com. That's a martial art, Aikido. That's the name that is associated with this method. The link is down in the description. I will see you in the next one, and thank you for tuning in. Trade well, manage your risk, and subscribe.